but they have won 4 of the last 5 games, and a deep kick. They'll bring it out. And it is Morris breaking to the outside and gets out near midfield. Left at the bottom of your screen. And again, it is Morris. And again, Morris breaks tackle. Morris to the 30-yard line.
Struggle defending this outside zone.
This morning, he and John Harbaugh talked about it, and they changed their mind. As the pass is completed to Garcia, did it as a wild card, they lost to Seattle. This is Evan Royster on an inside handoff, try to bounce it, run, and 7. Once again, Morris. Turn next week. 3rd down and 2. Morris hits the left side and has
1,100 yards.
There's his fake handoff and the flip to Garcon. He explodes to the 10, to the 5, and taken out of bounds. Taken out by the stroke at the 1. Handoff to Morris. Within the 20. Out of the gun. Griffin throwing end zone. And it is deflected. Incomplete for the Redskins. Griffin taking a long look and fires. Touchdown, Washington. Joshua Morgan on the catch. 4-yard pass. Kyle Forpath with the extra point. One of the best return men in the NFL, averaging 34 yards per return, and picks it up at the 1. Try to go sideline in December of 2008. A game won by the Ravens as Ray Rice gets the call.
I think so. It's that time of the year where he needs to start getting busy.
Well, here is Rice again with a second straight and breaks free. It's a foot race. Rice into Ray Rice has not carried the ball more. What he gets in the first 3 times, another hole. And once again, running room as he brings in Temple, who has played well recently, is in the lineup. And the handoff to Pierce. So they start out at 11. Pierce remains in the backfield. Now Flacco looks to throw off the pump. Fires end zone. It is caught by Anquan Bolden. Touchdown. Beautiful move.
A little double move on D'Angelo Hall. We know he was on crutches earlier in the week. You've got to find out about
for Anquan Bolden. He's only 6 away coming in. And for Joe Flacco's 16th touchdown pass of the season. This is Niles Paul on the return. And Griffin will throw. A sliding attempt is made. All-American from Baylor. And Griffin throws. 8-yard line. Morgan in motion. It's Morris. This time he's bottled up. Off the fake. Griffin flipped it. Hankerson.
Legal block in the back. Number 15. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Will replay. 2nd down.
On the wide end. That has certainly been the case with all kinds of variations. RG3 able to recover as he took a bump, and then it is incomplete. Now the flag is down.
There's 2 fouls on the play which will offset intentional grounding. Number 10 of the offense, who was out of the pocket, and the ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 92, who led with the crown of the helmet. Penalties will offset. 2nd down.
So it was not in the backfield. And Griffin fires. It is caught. Hankerson. Few quarterbacks, particularly rookies, could run this as Alfred Morris carries inside the 25-yard line in the hunt. Nice fake by Griffin. Throws on the run. It's caught by Morgan. Tries to barrel his way in, refusing to go down. Redskins and goal for Washington at the 1. And here is Morris. Touchdown, Redskins.
Alfred Morris, he runs hard behind his pads. He gets low, and he finds a way to extend that ball over the goal line.
And here is Forbath. Puts it through. And line drive kick. And here comes Jones. Across the 10. Picks up a block. To the 20. He has pulled him. Ray Rice carried first 3 times. Rice and Leach in the backfield, but flags come flying. Looks to be the left guard, Charles Reed.
Start. Number 76. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Early on the road.
First and 15. Short set by Flacco, and then he fires one deep down the right side. It is incomplete.
Make a shot down the field to Torrey Smith.
Delayed handoff. Rice, in his 5-year career, looked like a timeout was indicated by Joe Flacco.
Prior to the delay game. Timeout. Baltimore.
So he wasn't
Stay in a funk for very long, do they?
Flacco able to complete to the tight end, Dennis Pitton, but short. Standing punter for the Ravens over the years. Kicking from his 26-yard line, Richard Crawford, the rookie out of SMU. Back forward. Crawford with some good moves. Gets across the 25. He's play fake. Griffin thought he would be able to escape. And now Morris up near the foot in recent years. But for the fans, obviously, it is a rivalry. That is underthrown. 110 passing, 76 rushing. Sav Rocca with the punt and hangs it up there. Good coverage. Active streak in the NFL, and it's his 196th consecutive start. Bernard Pierce.
Right next to London Fletcher. Why not learn from a veteran?
Pierce looking to bounce it.
Number 81. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Will replay. Second down.
Hasn't paid him the best compliment. The best player I've ever coached.
Second out and 17. And that pass sails high. Third and 13. Early second quarter. Redskins with a 14-7 lead. And a flag is tossed.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Number 97. In the neutral zone, which created the movement by the offense.
Called on
5-yard penalty.
Lorenzo Alexander. Flacco out of the gun. Able to dump it off underneath. Rice battling toward the marker, but Flacco swings it out to Pierce. And he is submarine. Couple of weeks filling in for Ray Rice. Deep drop by Flacco. Throws sideline. Has a first down. Smith able to put a move on. Smith is taken down at the 45 by...
On the sidelines, you see him jump the ball again here.
Once again, they go no huddle. Second down and 3 for the Ravens. And the handoff to the fullback, Vontae Leach.
Prefers, but there's been a bit of a struggle in terms of who they are as an offense.
Encroachment. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Results. First down.
First down from the Washington 31. Flacco getting protection. Throws deep downfield. Touchdown! Baltimore. Anquan Bolden with his second touchdown catch of this first half. Here is Justin Tucker for the extra point. Niles Paul awaits the kick, and he'll stay right there. In the hunt in terms of the wild card in the NFC. Alfred Morris gets the call. Ends up in the backfield as a blocker. The handoff to Morris. Fumbles the ball. It is loose. It is picked up by the Ravens. Picked up by the Washington 15. Deep drop by Flacco. He fires. 9 yards, 2 touchdowns. And the handoff is bobbled. From the gun. Long look. Flacco throws. End zone. Touchdown. Dennis Pitta, the tight end, has given the Ravens the lead. Sharp in this first half.
Yeah, both quarterbacks have had plenty of time to move around the pocket, set their feet, and buy time for these receivers to work down the field. It's actually two-man coverage.
The extra point by Justin.
Not the case here in the first half.
Niles Paul will stay right there to bring it out to the... Griffin with the handoff to Morris. Trying to take his kid into the league. Both he and Ray Lewis sitting out games at the same time as Joshua Morgan. First down at the 30-yard line. Griffin on play action. Beautiful pass. First down and more. Darrell Young.
Dennis Dixon here in a minute.
End around. Garcon. Dixon actually went to head coach John Harbaugh and said, give me a crack at it. Here's Morris. Battles his way, has a first down, but a...
Holding, number 82 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Called on at 18. Here's Griffin. Again, a wide open receiver. It is Garcon, and he powers
And with RG3, we see it all too often.
That was another 17-yard pass play. Beautiful fake, but it did not work because the Ravens, Sav Rocca, Tandem Das is back at his 10. And lets it carry over his head. Redskins try to down it, they cannot. Ray Rice, the running back, lots of movement.
Ball start.
Penalty flag.
Number 72, offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Lamar, have you been?
First down and 15. Rice able to break tackles. And a flag down again.
Number 86.
These are both highly penalized teams. And this time it is the backup tight end, the running backs. Rice finds a hole on the left, and then it's closed up. Flacco with a 2nd and 17, gives to Rice. He had no angle at 17 for the Ravens. Screen pass completed to Peter. To punt it away. And this is Crawford to the 25. And able to break tackles, some crunching tackles as he gets. Play fake by Griffin, and he fires one deep downfield. The pass intended. And Griffin throws underneath, and a flag comes in.
Pass interference, defense, number 53. Automatic first down at the spot of the foul.
Been hurt by the penalties.
And that has been all season long, and that pass off the mark intended. Second down and 10. Griffin has a quick release and able to connect with the tight end. And here come the flags.
Ball start. Offense, number 85. 5-yard penalty, third down.
6th penalty. Here we go. First half. Griffin in trouble. Series of head fakes. Able to spin his way close to
You out on the edge.
And now here's the punt by Sav Rocca. Tandem Doss with the fair catch. 7. High snap. Inside handoff for Rice. And
You're backed up in your own end with long ways to go.
Flacco able to go. It's a 9-yard pickup. And Flacco on a quarterback sneak. And Flacco underneath for Rice. Gets to the 30-yard line, met by Josh.
Two quarterbacks back and forth in the first half.
This is Jacoby Jones for the Ravens on the return. Looks to go wide. And he's run out, had no angle, and here come the flag.
Take that with
three in the return, holding. Number 15 of the return team, 10-yard penalty, 1st and 10.
Quad White. On first down, it's Ray Rice. He carried the pickup, 2nd and 1. And now Rice into the middle of the pile.
7 consecutive starts.
Once again, it is Rice bringing up.
The good news is that they've been able to finish a lot of them in the fourth quarter.
On 2nd and 4, Flacco with the rollout. And it is incomplete through the hands.
Personal foul, defense, number 23. Contact that was high to a defenseless receiver. 15-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
And he has been in there from the start. Bernard Pierce in there now in the backfield. And the Ravens ball slapped out of the hands of Flacco. Recovered by the Redskins. Of the turnover. Alfred Morris running wide.
It's more comfortable playing right tackle.
2nd down and 10. Morris to the outside. Morris fighting his way to the 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 36-yard line as Griffin looks to throw and try to swing it out. For the Redskins. 2nd down and 10. And the handoff to Morris. And again takes it to the outside.
Puts a lot of time into his pregame ritual.
And he was a track All-American at Baylor. That pass is deflected. And he has been very good from long range. 48-yarder. 21-17. Baltimore over Washington as Jacoby Jones on the return across the 25, 30. 40 and out about. Ravens start out at the 34-yard line. The handoff to Pierce. He goes wide, stiff arms his way, and then stepped out. Running backs. And again, it is Pierce trying to pick his way. And in both Pittsburgh and Cincinnati lose. Here's Pierce, breaks free, stiff arms. He's to the 30 and he's tripped up.
Medea Williams misses a tackle as well.
Picked up 21. Now it's Ray Rice's turn. He cuts inside at the 20. 2nd down and 2. Rice is back in there. And here's Rice as the first down. Rice and Leach. And it's Flacco on a quarterback sneak.
They've come away with touchdowns and not field goals.
First down at the 15-yard line. Rice.
2009, almost 35% of the time.
Hand off to Rice, and he is collared back behind the line.
They're in their empty set. This ball, particularly with pressure, he's got to get rid of it.
Well, he does, and it is picked off. It was deflected and intercepted by the 37-year-old, 15-year pro London Fletcher comes up with the interception. Play fake. Griffin able to complete. Hankerson. Morris off the flip, finds the hole, has the first down and more. Off the roll, Griffin being chased. Puts the speed on. And then and the inside handoff to Morris. Breaks free again. So tough for McLean. It's a 1st and 10 for Washington. Morris, this time is
long and means so much to this defense.
2nd down and 9. Morris handling, takes to the sideline and nowhere to. 3rd quarter. 3rd and 7 for RG3. Runs out of the pocket. Being chased. Goes sideline and 49-yard attempt by Kai Forbath, who has been excellent from long range, does it again. And he's hit 2 deep ones to bring the Redskins within a point.
Well, that's a mistake.
Yeah. And they
The
bring it
kicking
out
team,
to the
by rule,
40-yard
ball
line.
be placed on the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Flacco goes the middle. Monte Leach is
Been rich.
all right, guys. Rice gets the call. It is a 1-point Raven lead. Look out, Flacco is taken down.
You can't take a sack in that situation.
Redskins' second sack of the day. Crawford is back for the punt and lets it go as it bounces inside the fifth. Getting underway here in the fourth quarter. A handoff to Morris and was not able. Griffin dropping back, took a long look, being pushed back, in trouble, and down he goes. Oh, McPhee coming up with that big hit. It's a 3rd down and 20 out of the gun. Inside handoff for Royster. 4th punt of the day for Rocca. And the dangerous Jacoby Jones muffs the fair catch and then has to fall on it as a flag comes down.
As you mentioned.
There's 2 fouls on the play, which will offset and will end up re-kicking. Holding, return team number 51. Kick catch interference on the kicking team. Replay 4th down.
To his 40-yard line.
Well, you don't want to give Jacoby Jones another opportunity.
Jones is taken down as he crossed the 50.
A lot of it has come with weak side pressure.
From midfield, Ray Rice gets it. Here's Rice.
The rhythm.
And this Redskin portion of the crowd into it now. A dump-off pass formation. He's at his 45. Richard Crawford is back, calling fair catch. Has to drift back to make it. And the 6th overall selection and their 2nd round pick. Here's Morris.
They feel excellent with their decision.
Off the fake on the handoff. Griffin runs it out down. And 3. Joshua Morgan flank to the left. Griffin with time. And it looked like it was one hop.
That was a perfect throw. Trying to protect him from that linebacker inside.
Jacoby Jones hit immediately.
As effective here in the second half. More has Ray Rice.
Ravens start out from the 37 and Rice, Leach, the team chiropractor. Bernard Pierce scrambling occasionally and does catch. Once again it is Leach on the handoff with Leach for this 1st and 10. Flacco with a deep drop. Has a wide open Pierce. Oh, he hurdles one of the Redskins. And
but he hasn't played against a lot of rookies that'll do this. I mean, that's crazy. London Fletcher right there is kind of a high-low deal, but boy.
41. Rice, who just came back on. 2nd and 6. Flacco just did get it away, finding Rice at the 30.
Yeah, they got that 4 across look. Here it comes.
Flacco's pass is caught for a 1st down and more. They cannot bring Bolden 1st and goal for the Ravens. Here is Rice. And Rice is in. Touchdown.
Offenses.
Niles Paul comes up on it. And here's the return. Across the 15.
Ooh, big hit.
And they have lost it. The ball came out.
Wow, what a big hit. I think that was Courtney Upshaw. I think that ball may still be moved for the referee.
After reviewing the play, it was a fumble, but the ball was not recovered inbound. The ball was recovered after the player was in the right. Therefore, it'll be 1st and 10 for Washington on the 15-yard line.
At the ref. Play action. Griffin. Incomplete. That is Morgan in motion. Griffin takes it himself and slides out of
The last 9.
a huge 3rd and 6 for RG3, and he is able to complete at the marker.
At Baylor.
Griffin completes up at the 30 to a spinning Santana. This is Royster
On the screen.
They want to get this play off. They do before the 2-minute warning. Griffin in trouble, and down he goes. And 28-20. Minute 56 to play in the 4th as Griffin takes off and is able to reach the 40-yard. He did play briefly in that game against the Falcons. Here's Cousins, and his pass is broken up, but a flag is down.
Pass interference, defense, number 39. Hook and turn the receiver. Automatic first down for style of foul.
Rich Gannon. It has been a thriller at FedEx Field. The pass from Griffin is complete. Santana Moss gets to the sideline. A 9 to play. Griffin out of the gun. Griffin goes sideline and is incomplete.
Let him pull the ball down and run it.
2nd and 10 from inside the 40 as Griffin goes deep and is caught inside the 20 at the Baltimore 16, and that snap is bobbled and he just fires it away.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 10, who was in the pocket, but there was no eligible receiver in the area. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, plus a loss of down. 2nd down.
5-yard line. 45 seconds to play. What a spot for Cousins. He completes down at the 10. 3rd down and 5. Cousins with the pump. And he throws end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Caught by Pierre Garçon.
Cousins. He pumps, and now he gets outside the pocket, puts a nice arrow on it underneath the corner. Perfect throw in the back of the...
Cousins. He will run, and he's in. The game is tied.
Well, a really nice hole up in the middle. You see everyone concerned about...
Is back for Baltimore. Once again, they look to angle it away, not allowing a return. So the Ravens will just run the clock out here in overtime as we welcome those of you who just joined us. It has been a tremendous game here at FedEx Field. It got off to the explosive start and then slowed down in the 2nd half and has come on with the dramatic surge in the final minutes by the Redskins, despite the fact that RG3 was hurt and the backup quarterback. So it will be Kirk Cousins in OT. Here's Jones on the return. Cross the 20. Taken down. The hunt for the division and wild card, but many other possibilities needed there. Here's Flacco throwing downfield. It is incomplete. 3 touchdowns in the first half. Ray Rice, the running back. Here's Rice. Try to sprint. Here they come. Flacco in trouble. Able to run around. Gets across the 30 and he is smothered. 5th punt for Sam Cook. And this is Richard Crawford handling punts in the NFL for the first time. Looks to go sideline, has an opening. The punter Cook is back. Crawford cuts back the other way and is taken down inside the 25-yard line. 10 at the Baltimore 25-yard line. There's a flag thrown as Morris gets the call.
Offside, defense, number 20, 5-yard penalty, and we'll replay. First down.
And look, much better football since the bye.
It's a 1st down and 5. Morris. He changed their mind. And off to Morris. 80 decided to come from behind against the Ravens. This for the win. The Redskins, in overtime, have defeated the Ravens 31-28. But for Washington, the question for the rest of the way will be the physical status of RG3.
Yeah, that win may have come at a big cost to the Redskins. You look at that injury to Robert Griffin III.